Cheers, guys. 2 weeks ago, Anne and I took the electric train service ETS train from KL to Alostar to visit my parents. So join Anne and me as I talk to you about 10 tips on how to maximize your trip on the ETS electric train service. Cheers. The Platinum Class ETS is the fastest among all the trains because it has the least number of stops. While the Gold Class ETS is slower because it stops at most stations. Finally, the Silver Class ETS is an all-stop train with the lowest fare. It is very easy to book the tickets online. All you have to do is go to the website online.ktmb.com.my, log in using your own name and password or using Facebook or your Google account, and then you just key in the dates and time of your train and then confirm it, and then you can make payments using either your credit card, your debit card, Boost, or even your Touch and Go wallet, and then print out your tickets and you're ready to go. Now, apart from booking your tickets online, you can also choose your seats, and they've got different carriages from A to F, and carriage A is usually where the business class seats are if the train has a business class coach. Now, what is important to remember is that if you get train sick or car sick easily, take a forward facing window. You can see the icon here. That means you're facing towards the direction of the train movements. If you choose a backward facing window, then you are sitting opposite to the movement of the train, and it could be uncomfortable for some. There's also the option of 4 seats facing a common table, but it's not ideal if you are traveling with strangers. If you're in a group of 4, then it's fine to pick this option. Now remember, you can take the train from KL station as opposed to KL Central. There are some advantages to this, and I'll tell you why in a short while. Now, just remember, if you take a taxi to the station, it's the old KL railway station. The taxi man might be confused because opposite it is the KTM offices, as you see here. The actual station is opposite the offices, and this is the actual railway station. Sometimes the taxi driver gets confused and stops in the wrong place, or when on a pickup he picks you up at the wrong place. You can see here they have a nice aircon waiting area where you can sit and wait comfortably until the train arrives. I managed to have a chat with Mr. Helmi, who's worked at KTM for 8 years. He'll tell you why it's easier to take the train from KL station.
Helmi je?
Helmi
Ya.
Berapa lama kerja kat sini?
Ha?
Berapa lama?
Kerja?
KTM?
KTM 8 tahun.
Ya ke? Okey, bagus.
Alhamdulillah, support ikutlah.
Tapi sekarang tak ada orang sini dah. Pandemik dah.
Ya. Kalau tidak sini ramai.
Oh, I see.
Kalau tidak sini ramai sebab mereka tak mau sibuk di KL Central. Mereka akan duduk sini.
Oh.
Memang mereka akan naik train kat sini.
Oh.
Sebab apa, senang nak urusankan platform 1. Tapi sebab sekarang ni pandemik, lepas tu dengan ada orang kata kebenaran daripada polis apa semua tu yang dia ni.
Oh, I see. Sekarang polis akan cek
Coba Rambang, dia akan stesen yang you turun nanti.
Dia akan cek lah.
Tengoklah kalau ada tadi ni lah kita tengok lah.
Kita ada surat lah.
Surat no problem, tak ada masalah.
So as you can see here, Encik Helmi was right. All the ETS trains depart from platform 1. That means as you enter the station, it's the first platform. You don't have to go lugging your bags to platform 2 or 3, going under the subway to reach your correct platform. That's the advantage of taking the train from KL station. Plus there's less congestion, less people here, easy to get on the train. See, the train is now arriving, the ETS train. You see, it's arriving. So we learned the hard way, Anne and I. We booked coach A, but unfortunately the coaches were numbered in the opposite direction. That means the first coach was coach F, while the last coach was A. Not realizing this, we jumped into the first coach after the engine, assuming it was coach A. And to our chagrin, this was the wrong coach, and the train started moving, so we had to walk through all the carriages to reach our seats in coach A. So remember, always check your coach. Don't assume that coach A is the first one, it might be the other way around. Cheers. Well, looking on the bright side, by walking through all the carriages and filming it, I can now show you a video of all the coaches as we walk from coach F to coach A, our coach. Uh, 14A. Coach A.
Coach A.
Oh,
The last.
terbalik eh?
Dia opposite.
Oh. The seat there. So there is a 3-pin socket under the seat to be shared by 2 passengers. Well, at the KL station, they've got this mama shop which has quite a large variety of food, as you see here. You can easily pack something for your trip. I think it's loads better than the food they serve on the train. You got original teh tarik or teh ice or whatever drinks you want, and a good nasi kandar spread for you to pack your food from. Just remember that you're only allowed to bring your own food in standard class trains, but in business class trains you are not allowed to bring your own food because they serve you food. So as you see here, these are the types of food they serve on the train. You've got all your drinks are all 3 in 1 package, which you just put hot water and then mix the drinks for you. There are some rice and curries varieties for you, but it's all pre-cooked. You just reheat and serve it to you. We ordered a bottle of Coca-Cola and a bottle of iced lemon tea, which cost 3 ringgit 50 each. The 3 in 1 teh tarik cost 2 ringgit 80 cent, which was reasonable, I thought, the price. There are unisex toilets on the train. It looked reasonably spacious and clean, which I'll show you now. These electric trains were pretty fast. Their top speed was up to 140 kilometers per hour, as you see here. So as you see here, sharing the 4-seater compartment when you're not related is a bit difficult and congested. This is the Platinum ETS. You can see here there are only 6 stops between station KL and Alor. While this is the Gold Class ETS, you can see there are more stops, so it takes a bit longer. There are 15 stops between Alor and station KL. Just to share with you guys how quickly the train stops at the station, you can see here we're approaching station Sungai Petani. All the time it takes to stop is for passengers to get off and passengers waiting on the platform to get in. Once they're in, the conductor signals the train and the train leaves immediately. So there's no time to dilly-dally. Don't think you can get off at a station just to walk around. Their time is precious. And so you can see here the train is departing station Sungai Petani within 1 minute of its arrival. That's the interesting thing about riding a train. You got nice sceneries to look at. These are the paddy fields of Kedah. You can see it as you approach Alor. Vast terrains of paddy fields. No wonder Kedah is known as the rice bowl of Malaysia. Paul Theroux, the great travel journalist, once said, "Ever since childhood, I have seldom heard a train go by and not wished I was on it." He also quoted the following in his book, The Great Railway Bazaar, published in 1975. Anything is possible on a train. A great meal, a binge, a visit from a card player, an intrigue, a good night's sleep, and strangers' monologues, framed like Russian short stories. In this very interesting book, he even wrote about the train journeys taken from Singapore right up to Bangkok in the old KTMB train. Business class is supposed to have free Wi-Fi, better reclining seats, single seats available, catered meals specially delivered to you, and also personalized entertainment system. Is it worth it? Well, the fare is almost double and they only have business class seats for trips to Penang and back. Another disadvantage is, on business class seats, you cannot pack your own food. While the trains from KL to Alor is much cheaper, but there are only standard class available, no business class seats. So this is the website available for booking of seats and information. There is also a number you can call from 7 AM to 11 PM daily. They answer the phones promptly with good advice. I did try the phone number and it was useful and informative. So we arrived back safe and sound in KL station from a trip to Alor and back by the ETS train. And the trains were pretty punctual, left on time and reached pretty much on time. Cheers. Guys, that was Anne and I on our trip to Alor. Till next time from Life at 50. Cheers.